better get in.
Yeah.
Joined that with the 17s, and then I said this message came. So, you know, obviously first conversation is with your girlfriend, going, you know, that Middle East, you know, you hear that on the news, you know, not the good news, the bad news. They want me to go out and work with the under-23 AFC Jordan team. Ian was there, and the fitness coach they had left, and that basically it's a short-term contract, probably going to be 6 weeks as we lead into the. It starts off 4 weeks, and then, you know, as the conversations on, with the 14 weeks as we prepare for this tournament in Palestine, of all places.
Okay.
And that's an amazing place. We were based in Bethlehem. The tournament was on. So we so anyway, spoke with Willie. Willie agreed. He said, fine. What we'll do is we'll get Gary Manning, who was my assistant there. He'll take the team, and basically when you come back, you could take it over. So it was only short term. But then after coming back, it got extended because we qualified for the AFC Championships in China in January 2019, yeah. And so then it just didn't really work with Limerick FC with me, basically. Like, I can't be just in and out of the team. So Gary went on and, you know, did really well taking that team. So went and we had qualified for the tournament out in China. Very difficult. Palestine, geez, that was some experience. You know what I mean? We had been made aware that the day of Palestine were one of the teams we were playing, and we had been made aware that on a Friday there's an issue with the Israel army, and that basically there's an issue with the mosque being closed, and there could be a little bit of a disturbances out in the street. So we're like, so have breakfast, and they're kind of telling us that within the hotel, just don't be out in the streets. You'll be aware they're praying and chanting, whatever. So I'm out on my balcony looking out onto this bird's eye view. This is great, legs crossed, there's water, watching away, and they're chanting, and it's like kind of border like on a football chant. And the lads were translating it something along the lines of, you know, basically, you know, we shall not be moved, kind of, you know, if you use the word, a football chant. But anyway, that all of a sudden, gates of the wall that surround Bethlehem and Jerusalem are separated. They open. Tanks start coming down the street. Water cannons start going off. Plastic bullets are being fired. And there's tear gas going through the air. It's like, I've actually on my phone, I've still got some video of like this tear gas going flying. Thousands of people scattering all over the street. I have to admit, like on the video, I'm like jumping under behind the balcony, go, what the hell just happened there? Yeah, that went on for the entire day. So we didn't even know if the game was going to go ahead. Like all of Jordan takes in an awful lot of refugees from Palestine, and we subsequently were told this, that like there was a staff of 30 players and so on, and obviously myself and Ian, obviously not being Muslim, but the rest of 23 of the 28 were of Palestinian descent. So basically, at some point, either a grandfather or a father had been from Palestine and they crossed the border into Jordan. And so it was really emotional. And again, you know, learning stuff, you probably didn't realize how emotional that really was for the players, because, I mean, the players, you know, we won't go into the politics of it, like, you know, but you're there watching your people, you know, getting shot at and that. So we went to play the game. We go 2-0 up, and we were like, this is really good. And unbeknownst to us, the players come out and they do some symbol on the side of the pitch that is basically showing solidarity to the Palestinian people. And there's a bit of an applause. The Palestinian people got up and they clapped. Like, all right, geez, you know, 2-0 up, goes. And then, like, gave away 3 of the worst goals. I mean, just like, just terrible, just criminal. Having missed some great chances. We ended up losing that game, going into the final game, needing to win it by a certain amount of goals to where potentially goal difference was going to matter. So Wi-Fi is terrible. The games are going on at the same time. So we kind of know we're 2-0 up, but we don't know if we need to score 3 and 4. So it's a really difficult situation. We like stick or twist. Do we go for more goals?
Yeah.
Are we happy? So I'm like trying to get up to our video guy who's like has the tables and the games as they're going ahead, and we're like thinking, okay, I think 2-0 will do us. I have the terrible of having to come down to the manager Ian and say to him 2-0's enough, with me knowing that the information is a little bit behind because of Wi-Fi and the scores coming in and whatever. But yeah, as it happened, 1-0 would have did us. Did it for us. But I have to admit now, with about 5 minutes to go in the game, and Ian is going to me, Derek, do we need more goals? And I'm going, no, 2-0's enough. And there's a part of me go, he's going to kill me. He'll kill me with that wrong information. So we go to China, and then again in China, meaning you play against Saudi Arabia.
You gotta get in.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in. They're going to start running back. Watch him down there, Ian. Watch all the... Yeah. Chicos.
شباب بحكي لكم فوتوا جوا.